All right, well, can you all hear me? I'll try not to speak too loudly to annoy those people over there. But,
G, can't hear you, Mr. Moore.
G, can you hear me? All right.
Speak louder.
Louder.
Use your drama teacher voice.
Just annoy the people, it's okay.
Just annoy
So,
them.
you know, I've had you guys, what, 4 years now? 4 years of sponsorship, and one of the times that I remember most is just our chapel times, and especially praying with each other and for each other, and that's really been a great blessing for me. Hopefully for you guys too, it's been something that you've gotten something out of. I know some days we didn't quite get to the lesson, especially this year. We had a few other things to take care of, but it's really true that as we teach you guys, we learn as we go along too. And so the lessons that we have for you are sometimes first for us, and that's the case with what I'm going to talk to you today about. And I'll try to keep this short, but we're going to start with a little grammar quiz. All right, can't get away yet. Got two questions for, actually 3. So this word right here is and. And what is that in grammatical terms? It is a conjunction, Cameron McKenzie. What kind of conjunction is it?
It can stand by itself.
No.
Oh.
You know it.
You got this, Beth.
Starts with a C. Coordinating.
Oh.
Yeah, remember that? Okay. This word "and," what does it do in a sentence?
It combines two.
Okay. It connects, combines to it. What'd you say? It goes in it sometimes. And on either side of the "and," you have what kind of ideas usually? Similar.
The same.
The same, right? Or similar, and so we put them on the same, same weight. We give them the same weight. So that's "and." Next we have. See if you can guess this one.
Period.
That's a period, right?
Woo.
If you send a telegraph, any of you send telegraphs? Stop. It's called a stop. That's right. It's very good. And do you send telegraphs?
Well, some people don't have like phones.
Smoke signals. It's a stop. And after the period, you see basically
A new sentence.
well, sometimes a new sentence. In this case, though,
A space.
it's the end. It's a full stop. And so there's nothing to come after that. So, very good. That's your grammar lesson for today. This right here is what kind of noun?
Proper.
It's a proper noun. In fact, I made it very proper by capitalizing all 3 letters. And of course, this is God. And I've been reading a book, and maybe some of you have heard of the book before. It's something I'd recommend. It's not the best reading, but it's called The Pursuit of God. And in it, the author, his name is A.W. Tozer, talks about pursuing God. And he says that it means to follow hard after Him. In fact, in Psalms, let's see, what is it? Psalm 63:8 says, this is the King James. They change it in the NIV. So, my soul followeth hard after thee. I like that. My soul follows hard after you, God. And so he says there's something in our Christian lives where we have made God and that "and" causes us all kinds of problems. Because sometimes we try to balance God and sin. That's kind of the worst case scenario, right? When we say we're a Christian and then we go and we don't really do what God commands us to do. And obviously that doesn't go together. But he says it can even be good things. And you guys have learned a lot, hopefully, over the years in your classes. And so a lot of people try to put God and knowledge together. And I'm not saying to stop learning, but it's better to just have God, period, right? Just pursue God. For some of us, and again, there's nothing wrong with it, it's been God and our social life. You guys, some of you have social lives. You don't really need it, but you know, it's kind of nice to have once in a while. But again, forget about the social life and just pursue God. Some of you might have had or currently have a significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, even our group of friends, our set of friends, God and our friends, or our family. And again, God says just to follow hard after Him. God, period. As you go off, you know, some of you to college. College is going to be a place where there's a lot of ands. There's going to be, you know, obviously God and your grades, your classes, a lot of fun stuff out there. You know, I encourage you to have as much fun as you can, but keep in mind that you're pursuing God, period. And so, you know, that's basically it, and what I want to encourage you with is, you know, just this summer, forget about, you know, what you're doing this fall. This summer, focus on God in some way that you haven't before. Maybe it's getting rid of one of the ands in your life. And again, this is, I'm trying to think of some stuff this summer that I can get rid of that would help me just to focus on God, period. And I made a little business card for you guys. And don't just throw this away, okay? You don't have to keep it forever. If you want to, you can. But here, I'll just send them down here. Just hopefully as a reminder, either stick this in your wallet or put it on your cork board, tape it somewhere. You can't put it in your locker anymore. But just hopefully as a reminder to just pursue God. And can we all say this verse together? And again, we don't have to shout it out, but let's say this together. This is about pursuing God. And I pray that you, being rooted
and established in love, may have power, together with all the Lord's holy people, to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know this love that surpasses knowledge, that ye may be filled with the measure of all the fullness of God.
And that's what I want to leave you guys with. It's been great having you guys for 4 years. Like I said, I've learned a lot from each one of you, and I love you guys, and I just pray that as you go on, that you can experience the full measure of God in your lives. So, why don't we pray, and then anything else, Mrs. Gardner? They kind of have to go practice something or other.
Meet up at school.
Go up to school.
Go ahead and bring your stuff in, drop it in the auditorium, and then meet in the, or drop it in the gym, and then meet in the auditorium.
All right. Okay, pray with me. God, I just thank you for this group and just for their devotion to you and their service to others, Lord. And we just pray, Lord, that those things that we sometimes clutter our lives with won't get in the way of our pursuit of you. And I just pray for each one that they would come to know you in a deeper way, just even in the coming weeks, that they won't let all the excitement of moving on cloud them and deter them from following hard after you. And I just pray that you would bless the rest of their day. It's a great day for them. We just rejoice with them as they graduate this evening. In your name I pray. Amen.